anybody? No?
Hey, Wadsworth High, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Natalie Thompson.
And I'm Jason Pappas.
And welcome to the 2010 Fine Arts Assembly. We have had an amazing year in fine arts and have a ton to showcase for you. Everything from the speech and debate state champion Sarah Brazier to the bust about drama, children's play, musical, and comedy.
We got the jazz band, we got the choirs, and we got all sorts of awards. So it's going to be a good lineup. The first on the list is the Harvard Book Prize Award. The Harvard Prize Book Award was originated by Harvard alumni in 1910 as part of an effort to attract the attention of talented young students to the opportunities available in Cambridge. In its first years, a prize book was awarded at only a handful of students in the New England area. Today, nearly 2,000 prize books sponsored by local Harvard alumni are awarded in schools all over the world. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Singleton to present the winner.
Thank you. As defined by the Harvard Alumni Association, the prize book is awarded to the outstanding student and the next to the graduating class who displays excellence in scholarship and high character, combined with achievement in other fields. The winners of this award, through their intelligence and variety of achievement, exemplify Harvard's concern for excellence. In keeping with these high standards and expectations, the Harvard Prize Book Award at Wadsworth High School for the year 2010 is awarded to junior Marissa Hoffman.
All right, moving right along. Next, the jazz band will play the most recognizable and popular big band chart of the 1940s. Made popular by the famous Glenn Miller Orchestra, here's In the Mood. Next are the Foreign Language Awards. These are the top students in Level 4 language classes that have excelled in their language and stood out to their teachers. So when we call your names, come on down, and then you can stand here until we're done announcing all of the language students. The first one is the Outstanding French student, Jessica Beheit. All right, the next is the Outstanding Latin student, Gary Kupfner.
Where's this one? Next is the Outstanding Spanish student, Jenna Gallagher. Congratulations.
I don't think so.
We'll get you guys your awards later. I have no idea where the hell they are. Also, another foreign language award, the Ohio Foreign Language Association Student Award, also known as the OFLA, is an award in excellence in language study and is given to those students who show interest in foreign language and the international studies beyond high school. These awards are given to Megan Stafford for Spanish, Holly Moeller for Latin, and Ben Scheibel for French. Sorry. I have no idea where these awards are. Congratulations. Yeah, well, no, it's good. I don't know where the award. Next on the list is the elite choir performing Peter Gunn.
Next up for you is the Boys AM Choir. They're a very special group of guys who have been practicing all year on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 o'clock in the morning before school, and they're here to sing you in the still of the night.
time. Oh, I love you so. Promise I'll never let you go in the still of the night. I remember that night in May, that the stars were bright up above. I'll hope and I'll pray to keep your precious love. So before the light, hold me again with all of your might in the still of the night. In the still of the night. Shoo-up, 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 oh, shoo-up, 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 shoo-up. So before the light, hold me again with all of your might in the still of the night. In the still of the night. Oh, in the still of the night. Yeah. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. In the still of the night.
Next, the Medina County Auditor Sticker Contest award winners. The Medina County Auditor's Office issued a contest to all high school students in Medina County to create new stickers for scales, gas pumps, and scanner stickers for 2010 through 2011. Mr. Kaufman's website design classes and Mrs. Van Dyke's advanced word processing classes participated in this contest. Would Crystal Hurley, Josh Trillette, Cody Bates, and Nick Panunzio please come down? Crystal Hurley, an advanced word processing student of Mrs. Van Dyke, placed second in the inspected and sealed division. Josh Trillette, a website design student of Mr. Kaufman, won 5th place. In the past prize verification contest, Cody Bates placed second and Nick Panunzio placed 5th. Both are website design students of Mr. Kaufman. Show them around. Yes, show.
Okay. Yes, yeah.
Talk about them.
Do you need to go over that? Okay. All right, next is going to be the musical performance. The musical this year was South Pacific. We practiced every day after school and even on some Saturdays from the end of January till the end of March and had a huge cast, crew, and pit band that made up almost 70 students. And we performed to 3 full audiences at the end of March. So performing some of the famous numbers from South Pacific, here's the cast.
cheapskate, crummy eye, sad sack, droopy draws.
Tell him good, Mary.
What is good?
Tell him he's a stingy bastard.
Stingy bastard! That one?
That's great, Mary. You're running fast.
Stingy bastard. I learn fast. I learn English good as any crummy marine. Stingy bastard.
Bloody Mary's chewing beetle nuts. She is always chewing beetle nuts. Bloody Mary's chewing beetle nuts, and she don't use Pepsodent. Now ain't that too damn bad?
Nellie, will you marry me? There are so few days in our lives, Nellie, and the time I have with you now is precious to me. Have you been thinking?
I have been thinking. Born on the opposite side of a sea, we are as different as people can be.
It's true.
And yet you want to marry me.
I do.
I've known you a few short weeks, and yet somehow you made my heart forget all other men I have ever met, but you.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again.
Who can explain it? Who can tell you why?
Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. Or all through your life you may dream all alone.
Once you have found him, never let him go.
Once you have found her, never let her go.
Things like this happen every day. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. Gonna wash that man right out of my hair. Gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Get the picture? I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. Gonna wave that man right out of my arms. Gonna wave that man starts turning sour. If his eyes get dull and fishy when you look for glints and gleams, waste no time, make a switch, drop him in the nearest ditch, grab him out of the roll call and drop him out of your dreams. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. Went and washed that man right out of my hair. Went and washed that man right out of my hair. Sent him on his way. Went and washed that man right out of her hair. Went and washed that man right out of her hair. Went and washed that man right out of her hair. Sent him on his way.
What's the matter with me, Nellie? What kind of guy am I anyway?
You're all right. You're just far from home. We're both so far from home.
My girl back home, I'd almost forgot. A blue-eyed kid, I liked her a lot. We got engaged, both families were glad. And I was told by my uncle and dad that if I were clever and able, they'd make me a part of a partnership. Cable, cable, and cable. How far away? Philadelphia, PA. Princeton, NJ. How far are they? From coconut palms and banyan trees and coral sands and tonk in ease.
How far away, little rock A-R-K?
Princeton, NJ, how far are they?
Are they
From coconut palms and banyan trees and coral sands and tonk in ease.
No think about Philadelphia. It's no good. Talk about beautiful things and make love all day long. You like? You buy? Happy talk. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true?
Every year there's an award given to the Outstanding Drama Student of the Year. This year, it goes to senior Corey Ott. Here it comes.
Let me go out. Next are the Art Award winners, and they are going to be presented by Seth Kuiper.
Thank you, sir. Hello. Miss Nito is proud to recognize the following art students for excellence in the field of visual art. Children's Hospital's art consultant, Mr. Bond, recently came to the art room to view our artwork for possible purchase. Mr. Bond was so impressed that he purchased 4 pieces for the permanent collection. The pieces will hang in Children's Hospital's reconstructive unit. The artists whose work have been purchased are, and please stand where you are when you hear your name, Melanie Galick with the scratchboard, Allison Earle, also with the scratchboard, Tanner Long with the linoleum print, and Abigail Swigert, also with the linoleum print. This is quite an honor for each of these students and for Wadsworth Senior High. Also, this year we competed in the Northeast Central Ohio Scholastic Art Competition at Kent State. Scholastics is one of the most prestigious art shows for high school art students in the U.S. Out of over 2,997 entries, only 194 pieces were chosen for awards. Out of that 194 pieces, Wadsworth High School won 5. That is very impressive for any public school. The winners are, please come up and receive your certificate when your name is called, John Amiska with the Merit Award for a colored pencil piece of artwork. Also, Abigail Swigert for a Merit Award. Jenna Yeager, the Merit Award. Ashley Nixon with the Silver Key. First place, the Gold Key Award for printmaking, went to Chrissy Hutchins. Her work is presently in New York City for the national competition Good luck, Chrissy. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of you for your outstanding achievement. Our spring art show, which was held as part of the Arts Festival, was an enormous success. Since there were so many awards, we will only announce the best of shows for each level. Please stand and come take your pieces for recognition. For Art 1, we have Brittany Shank for her felt tip marker design, as you can see behind me. For Level 2, we have, again, John Amiska with a colored pencil drawing. For Level 3, we have Haley Pickard with her scratchboard drawing of a homeless person. And also the Portfolio Award for the entire art show. And last but definitely not least, Angela Lewis. The judges awarded many first-place ribbons to our high school students. Unfortunately, due to the number of awards, we cannot display them here today. They will be in the showcases throughout the building. The following advanced students, please come onto the floor when your name is called. Chrissy Hutchins, Emily Oberly, Ashley Nixon, Nick Smith, Stacy Ladd, Matt Henry, Steph Pitts, Michael Carmody, Angela Lewis, Lauren Hibbian, Jenna Yeager, and Amanda Stetzer. Our graduating seniors who have displayed their portfolios in the show will have their pieces on display in the hall. They are holding a representation of their work here today. When you leave today, please take the time to stop and take a look at the portfolio pieces on display in the hall. And finally, the award for the most outstanding visual artist of the year. The award is given to an outstanding student who's not only known for their accomplishments and technical skills, but also for their cooperation and willingness to work. The award goes to Ashley Nixon. Congratulations to all the visual arts students who have received awards today. We also wish to congratulate them for continuing to maintain our standard of excellence at Wadsworth Senior High.
Next up is our state champion, three-time national qualifier speech student, Sarah Brazier. She'll be performing her piece, The Second Lady.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and members of the press. First of all, I would like to extend my husband's greetings to the League of Women Voters and also offer his deep regret for not being able to make it here this afternoon. As you may know, he and Senator Montgomery flew to Southern California yesterday in order to provide aid to the thousands of residents afflicted by the earthquake. I hope you will therefore make allowances for me delivering his intended address on such short notice. Volunteerism is a concept that is pivotal to the Montgomery and Erskine philosophy of self-help. As a nation, we must learn to tap the individual's most precious resource, his initiative. What we are. I'm sorry, that's just, I think I have a copy of the speech in my bag. Well, how much time do I have? Well, how about I just talk to you about my own personal experience with volunteering? If there is any issue that is part of my husband's campaign that I feel qualified to address, it's this one. Americans live in a culture where political scandal garners more attention than political policy. The media tends to display our leaders as though they're objects under a microscope. And when relationships falter, these intrusions corrode their ability to communicate intimately. M. Kilberg Reedy explores this phenomenon, leaving us to consider the role we play in the private lives of our public leaders. Second Lady, by M. Kilberg Reedy. Aren't these speeches just so stuffy sometimes? You know, I'm just really pleased to have the opportunity just to chat with the League of Women Voters. Did you know that the first time I met my husband, we were both working as volunteers for a local political campaign? So you see, volunteering can be rewarding. I am very grateful for my opportunity to have served throughout my public life. My husband says he's very lucky to have a wife like me, you know, someone who understands him so well. He says, no one could ever replace me. You know, there are a few rare people you meet in your life who really stretch you to reach your full potential, and I think that Joseph is such a person. He says I'm the most intelligent woman he knows, besides his sister. She hasn't been in the limelight very much during the campaign. Joseph believes in keeping the family out of the political arena. He says he'll be damned if he's going to contribute any more of that genre of entertainment. Genre of entertainment. You know, he always knows the right word, the right phrase with no apparent effort. Of course, I don't envy him. How could I be jealous of a quality that has done us so much good? His sister, on the other hand, is another matter. Now, I find it so much more difficult to admire a woman who has a quality I lack than to admire a man with that same quality. Isn't that funny? Competition, I suppose, though. A sister. A sister's hardly someone to compare yourself with. We feel different needs in his life. Irene is a lovely person, you know, really just lovely, but terribly articulate. They communicate through the shorthand that makes their conversations go like lightning, you know, back and forth and back and forth. I'd call it rude, but I don't think Joseph realizes he's doing it by now. I don't think he realizes I can't keep up with the two of them. All the same, I find it difficult to excuse in her the gift of expressing herself the way I forgive it in him. Now, I don't understand how they keep such straight faces in these photos. You know, Republicans do it, Democrats do it. It's something in their eyes. It's that intensity. You know, the first time Joseph ran for public office, he was defeated. I remember his anger and his sadness, but mostly I remember his gratitude towards me. I think I loved him most when he lost that election. When he looks at me and his eyes are full of pride and pleasure, there's nothing sweeter, nothing in the world to compare. And when he's angry with me, I feel despair like a living thing inside me. I can't see it, I can't touch it. I can't forget it. Do you know what I mean? Does that ever happen to you? You must know what I mean. Being women, you must know it. A woman's love is different than a man's. Excuse me, can you and your friend stop talking? I find it distracting. Thank you. What's the matter? Are you bored? Well, that's too bad, because I think the rest of us are having a good time, right? We're all having a good time, aren't we? If you're bored, you can leave. If you're bored, you can leave, and you can take your friend with you. She looks boring too. No photos! I was told that there'd be no photos till after my address! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was rude. That was very rude of me. You really have been such a lovely audience, very attentive. I don't care why you've listened to me. I really don't. I have tried very hard to give him what he needs. I have tried to be passionate and responsive and imaginative. I feel as though I cease to be his Kathy. I tried to talk to Joseph about it, and he says that there's nothing wrong with our relationship, so I even tried to talk to Irene about it, and she told me that people shouldn't let their bodies rule their minds. I have tried, and I have tried to be her friend. It would make me that much closer to him. Maybe if I knew what she knows, if I thought what she thinks. Irene was in California last week, and they can't find her. She is one of the thousands of uncovered bodies. He has gone to look for her. I hope she's dead. Please, please, just let her be dead. And then I saw him staring, and I knew I'd said those words out loud, and his eyes. She is worth 100 of you, he said. He loves her, you see, in a way that he can never love me. In every way, she is the only woman worthy of him. I will never be as perfect as she is, or as pure as she is, because I am just no photos! No photos! Get out of here! Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say any of that. I didn't get any sleep last night, and I forgot the speech. Just stop taking photos. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. The election. They'll drop him from the ticket. I didn't. I loved you most when you lost the election. I never felt closer to you.
Wow, that was awesome. Naturally enough, the Outstanding Speech and Debate Student of the Year award goes to Sarah Brazier. Awesome job. That was awesome. Next up is the show choir performing Eye of the Tiger. One is secret because the Outstanding Choir Student of the Year award goes to Natalie Thompson. Run, Forrest, run.
Thanks.
It's so good.
Thank you.
Next up is the I Dare You National Leadership Award. The National Leadership Award is presented each year by the American Youth Foundation in cooperation with principals, counselors, county 4-H agents, church groups, and other organizations across the country. The award was first offered in 1941 by the late William H. Danforth, founder of the Ralston Purina Company in St. Louis, who challenged young people to achieve their highest potential and to influence others through lives of service. The award is inspired by the book I Dare You, written by Danforth, in which he commends the balanced life of mental, physical, social, and spiritual development as the backbone of leadership. In addition to a certificate of recognition, each recipient will receive a copy of Danforth's inspirational book, I Dare You. Here to present the awards are last year's winners, Ben Bazzelli and Jenna Gallagher.
The I Dare You Award is given to a leader who is able to assume responsibility, has a great deal of integrity, and who may hold elected positions. I have heard many great things about this young woman that proves she exemplifies these qualities. She's a part of student council, a great artist, and is dedicated to her studies. One of her friends said that she is one of the nicest people I know and is always kind to everyone. I am proud to present this year's female recipient, Monica Borsani.
This next young man you're about to hear about, you all know. He plays on the JV baseball team. He exemplifies himself throughout the school. He's known by his peers. His teachers all appreciate his efforts in the class, and he never stops trying. I mean, he always puts forth the effort, and I've heard nothing but good about him. This year's male recipient is Garrett Cutting.
And I've had the honor of being this year's editor-in-chief of the Bruin. First of all, I would like to thank the school, staff, and administration for their support. Our staff of 30 has worked incredibly hard this year to produce a paper that the students, staff, and community of Wadsworth want to read, and we take great pride in our work. Being part of the Bruin staff would not be so rewarding without all your support, so thank you again. Each year we compete in the Ohio Scholastic Media Awards, also known as OSMA. This year we received second place overall in the state of Ohio in the category of large newspaper for the second year in a row. In addition, our staff received 10 individual awards. I would like to present each of them with their awards at this time. So when I call your name, please come down to accept your award and remain until all have been called. Our most decorated staffer this year was Junior Tate Moore. Because of his high ratings at OSMA, he received the honor of going down to the OHSAA state basketball finals and was recognized in front of thousands of fans. We are proud to have Tate representing the Bruin as well as Wadsworth at such a prestigious event. A superior rating in sports coverage and news and an excellent rating in sports opinion go to Tate Moore. An excellent in news writing goes to Kristen Maple. An excellent in column to Mike Karps. An excellent in front page newspaper, Allie McNutt. An excellent front page newspaper, Luke Williams. An excellent in front page newspaper, Emily Orchard. An excellent in front page newspaper, Callie Curtin. An honorable mention in general feature, Sam Malkowski. And an honorable mention in news features, Joe Vargo. Now, the associate editor, Allie McNutt, would like to say a few words.
I'm here today to present the Outstanding Bruin Student Award for 2009-2010 school year. And this Outstanding Bruin student has worked extremely hard since being selected as editor-in-chief at last year's Fine Arts Assembly. She has put in countless hours organizing, designing, editing, and running Wadsworth High School's very own newspaper, The Bruin. But most of all, she has been a great leader and friend with a positive attitude no matter what twists and turns were handed to her during these last 8 months. This year's Outstanding Bruin Student Award, Bruin student is Kristen Maple. Thank you so much for your dedication to the Bruin staff this year, and congratulations.
Thank you. I'm now honored to announce next year's editorial staff. If you guys can come up here. Next year's marketing manager will be Tate Moore. Business manager will be Hayden Kilbride. The copy editors, who work tirelessly correcting everyone's mistakes, checking sources, and editing layouts, will be Sam Malkowski, Kaylee Miller, and Mackenzie Blanton. In the ever-important roles of associate editors will be Evan Damarill and Marissa Hoffman. And your editor-in-chief for the 2010-2011 school year will be Mr. Adam Woodard. Congratulations, guys. You all deserve it. Best of luck to you. Lastly, I would like to thank our advisor, Coach G, for his behind-the-scenes work and the freedom he allows us in producing this student publication. I have faith that Coach G, the new editors, and the 2010-2011 staff will continue the excellence attained each year by the Bruin. Again, thank you all for your support, and seniors, help us out with our last publication and turn in your senior profiles. Thank you.
Before Natalie introduces the jazz band again, I would just like to recognize with a round of applause the symphonic and concert bands that both received a superior rating of a 1 at the state competition last weekend.
The jazz band performs at many city events, concerts, and jazz festivals, and is recognized as one of the best in the region. The next tune features Emmett Steinkirchner on trumpet, Ben Carpinello on guitar, and the entire trombone section. Here's the very funky Chris Berg chart, Chicken Scratch. present Student of the Year is Mr. Singleton.
It is with great pleasure that I announce the Female Student of the Year. This individual exemplifies the qualities that come with this title. A peer of hers states that she is always reaching out to those in need and innately is a hard worker. In fact, one could say that she personifies hard work as she balances a course load consisting of honors and AP classes, all while dancing 20 hours a week. I know firsthand the caliber of student she is and the type of insight she can bring to a class discussion. It is with great pleasure that I announce Jenna Maffei as this year's Female Student of the Year. It is also, It is also with great pleasure that I announce this year's Male Student of the Year. I have known this individual for 2 years, and he has demonstrated time and again that he is worthy of this honor. One trait that sets this man apart from his peers is his decision-making ability. A peer of his says the following: while other high school students conform to each other's standards, this individual rises above. A teacher says the following: this individual is a remarkable student. He's a young man with a passion for life. I agree. I am fortunate to have had this student in class during his junior year, where he beautifully blended insight and humor in all he did. This year's Male Student of the Year is Mike Carps.
Okay, just kidding. Now we have 2 awards left. Jason's going to present the Outstanding Instrumental Music Student.
You may have seen this student at football games or practicing or piccolo or doing something around here, but the Outstanding Instrumental Music Award goes to Rochelle Rodrigo.
Okay, now it's time to present our last award, Teacher of the Year.
This teacher does so much more than just talk to kids through a lesson or a textbook. She's always actively involved in what is going on in the classroom and what students are doing.
It's being given to a teacher who is one of the most inspiring and supportive of her students. She never misses a chance to praise someone on an accomplishment, no matter if it's a sport, academic achievement, or reaching a personal goal.
No matter what is going on in her life outside of school, she has always stayed focused and 100% dedicated to her students. She is someone you can go to for anything, and she will always be there to listen and give helpful advice.
She is a kind and unselfish person, not just teacher. So many of us feel lucky to have gotten close to her. Not to mention, we all love that she has a cookie cake ready to go whenever someone has an accomplishment to celebrate.
We are so excited to present the 2010 Teacher of the Year Award to Beth Lance.
Thank you. This is a very unexpected surprise. My husband, Jim, my mother, Donna Wachtel, my daughter, Danielle. Thank you so much.